Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate your support, your love, your likes, your subscribes. Thank you so much. So I'm back again today with another pick a card reading. So this one is just messages from the ancestors, right? What do they want to say to you at this time? So before we get into that, let's go ahead and start with some announcements. So first off, I've been trying to do this giveaway for a long time. I have some decks that I'm trying to give away to someone, a lucky person. And if you're interested in a giveaway, you want to know more about that, the link to the video where I go over that whole thing is in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, the link is also in the description box. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. So we have three options. The first option for the pile is this here, Lapis Lazuli. I don't know if I say it right, but oh well. There's that. The second option is this here, Amethyst crystal. And the third one is this Cateye. Can you see it? Lord. There you go. That is that. So I'm gonna go over it one more time. So this is 1, 2, 3. All right, so choose your option. We're going to go ahead and start with pile 1. All right, so pile 1. Okay, so first off, they're speaking about you being more open, getting your head clear, spending more time in nature, right? So you may need some grounding here in order to facilitate that, right? Because I feel like there's a good amount of growth that's trying to happen for you at this time, at this season. So they want you to get grounded here, to spend more time with them, with the divine. Okay, but let's pull out some cards. Let's see here. What's the message for pile 1? Okay. Yeah, they want you to know that they're looking out for you, that they're protecting you, and that they're guiding you to what's best for you at this time. So it looks like you have you maybe have a lot of paths that you want to, let me get my words together. I'm sorry. You may be pulled between different paths when it comes to your spiritual path, right? I said path a lot, excuse me. But they're working with you. They want you to really focus on connecting back to your own heritage, right? Your ancestors wanting you to connect to their ancestral or your ancestral spiritual teachings and paths. Does that make sense? I hope so. Yeah. So I feel like some of you here could have fear surrounding working with different, right, tools or spirits, or just learning different things when it comes to spirituality, different from what you learned growing up. But they want you to know that they're here guiding you and protecting you, right? To not be afraid. Yeah, because it looks like you're curious here. You're curious about your spirituality. You're curious about different teachings, different modes of learning and spiritual paths. Okay, but you may just have your look. You see this? You may just have your your hands in like the shallow water. They want you to go a little bit deeper, but they're saying you're going to need to like put in the work, put in the effort to really learn. Okay. I feel here like you may be getting kind of caught up in your emotions here outside of like spirituality. You may be getting caught up in your emotions when it comes to your path, be it with money, career, with love as well. Yeah. Okay, love. All right. So they're really wanting you to work on grounding, being consistent with like rituals, like your daily rituals, whatever they may look like. It's different for everybody, but like making sure that you're staying consistent with the things that help you to show up as your best self each and every day. So if that's prayer, if that's cleansing, spiritual baths, that kind of thing, lighting candles, your incense, smoking your herb, whatever it may be, like being consistent with things that are good for you, and cutting back on things that kind of keep you doing things that aren't helping you to grow. Does that make sense? And let's get some more cards here. Okay. Okay, they're talking about love here. They're like saying, okay, listen, it's none of my business. But like you may be like in a rush to settle down. And you could be like dating or going from person to person. Like that sounds so rude. I'm sorry, but that's the best way I could put it. So they want you to like focus on like being by yourself, healing, and kind of disconnecting from all of the F boys and F girls. You dig what I'm saying? All right. So we have here Mother Goddess, Achievement. Well, you can see it. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you could be feeling a bit lost on your path here. And they want you to know that like everything that you need, everything that you desire is within yourself, right? And to not focus so much on like getting validation from outside of yourself, but really connecting with source. That's what's coming. Connecting with source, connecting with the divine within yourself. Spending time really by yourself, right? For those of you who kind of resonate with the whole love message here that that they were speaking, okay? Like really spending time by yourself, loving on yourself, healing on yourself, because that's what's going to lead you to the things that you really want, right? I feel like if you pick this pile, you probably want like, you know, a stable foundation, you know, a good love life, you know, a committed relationship, that kind of thing, family, all that good stuff. And in order to get there, they're saying right now, they want you to really focus on being by yourself. Focus on loving on yourself, connecting with yourself, and focusing on your spiritual path. Okay? And not getting swayed by like other people and what they got going on and what they saying, but really like connecting with yourself and connecting with your ancestors here, because they won't lead you astray. All right? But that's what I got for you, Power One. Okay, hold on. Let me get one more card. All right, we're going to get one more card, and then we're going to call it a wrap. Yeah, so your ancestors, they may speak to you through animals here. Birds specifically. Yeah, they really want you to have pride in who you are and where you come from. That's what they're saying. And they're saying like connecting with your ancestors, learning about your ancestry, learning about your history is going to help you to do that. It's going to help you to have more confidence. It's going to help you to keep your head up high and not kind of like let these scrubs pull you down. All right? Well, let's get one more card. They really wanted to say that. All right. Okay. Yeah, they're saying you're going to have to let go of your fear of being vulnerable, right? I feel like it has to do with how people see you. You may be afraid of people's perception of you, and they're saying you're going to have to let that go. So we have your vulnerability. It says, this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay, and then we have here, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. Yeah, so if you don't already have your altar set up for your ancestors, make sure that you have your altar, get your altar together. And if you're not giving offerings regularly, make sure you do that. They're really wanting to connect to you, and that's a way to bridge that connection. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, so yeah, they're saying here to not like brush off those synchronicities, those things that you see, those butterflies, those birds, right? Those angel numbers, right? They're really trying to connect with you. They want you to know that they're here with you, that they love you, that they want to build that relationship. So it's just up to you to really like bridge that gap and to set up your altar, spend time with them, connect with them, give offerings. And as you do that, the more your relationship will grow. The more you will trust it, the more you believe and have faith in what they're showing you. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Power One. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. Power Two. So if you pick this amethyst here, let's go ahead and see what your ancestors have to say to you. Okay, the first thing I'm picking up is they... Okay, so either you're like a jokester or like you're really... Or it could be and. You're really like creative. They want you to embrace your gifts here. So they could actually like send you messages through like... the first thing I want to say is the thing that you love the most, right? For some of you, I feel like this is like movies, music, and people in your life. And they want you to pay attention to it. They want you to feed it. And the way that you feed it is by like being aware of it and like, you know, writing it down, taking note of it, trusting in it, you know. And so the color yellow is standing out here. So I feel like color is important. They may want you to wear specific colors in order to tap into that energy, in order to like shift your energy, so that you can embody certain feelings and get out of your feelings. Like you may like have a hard time of getting out of certain feelings, be it sadness or anger, whatever it is, and they want you to practice doing that by the things that you wear and the things that you eat, the things that you watch and listen to, right? So being aware of like what you're surrounding yourself with, what you're connecting to, what you're eating, what you're consuming, and the effect that has on you, so that you can better control it. Okay? But let's go ahead and get some cards out here, because I feel like if you pick this power, you already have like a pretty good relationship here with your ancestors. It's just about like cementing it and like following through with the messages and the wisdom that they're giving you. All right, let's see. Let's get one more shuffle. Okay, there's color yellow. So yellow may be important here. We got a butterfly that just flew past. So yeah, they want you to know that they're with you, that they're sending you signs and messages. Yeah. So it seems like this pile may have a hard time like trusting, be it people, but mainly I feel like this has to do with also your connection with the ancestors and the divine. You may have a hard time trusting, of opening up, of believing in what you're seeing. Yeah, you may be very like closed off here. So with that yellow, it could be with your solar plexus, but with this amethyst, it could be like your third eye, your crown chakra. So, okay. So some of you, it could either be like you're getting a lot of messages that you're having a hard time of deciphering what it is that they're trying to say to you. So they're really wanting you to be disciplined when it comes to your spiritual practices, so that you can be clear, so that the messages can be clear. So for some of you, they could actually be wanting you to like really jump into, like, some of you could be wanting to, or be feeling like you're kind of getting pushed to be initiated, or to like pick a specific spiritual path and stick with it, because they're wanting you to be disciplined within your spirituality, so that you can be better able to understand the messages that they're sending you, so that you can be, level up basically. But you may be questioning whether or not it's for you. Let's get some more cards out here. Oh Lord. Hopefully this camera don't die. Okay, hold on. Let's move a little bit quicker. All right, hold on. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. It's getting a little hot out here, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. What I was saying was, yeah. So they're wanting you to step into this role here. For some of you, I was saying you could either be like a spiritualist, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a healer, something like that, or you could be being called to be one, and you're like afraid to take that step, to take that next step, and they're wanting you to do so. They're wanting you to do so, right? Bottom of the deck here we have windfall, because once you step into your path, right, things are going to start making sense and working out for you. So they want you to be more disciplined in your spiritual practices, right? So they want you to take some time, they want you to chill out, they want you to make time for them and for your connection with the divine. So this means, being consistent with your practices, being consistent with your rituals, so that you're not like opening yourself up to negative things, or just making sure that you're being consistent about like your protection and all that good stuff. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Let me see what else here. So they're saying they don't want you to get distracted here, and being mindful about who you're connecting with, especially right with this snake. being mindful of the people you're connecting with, and you know, being aware of like the quote-unquote promises that they make you, because they may not be. You just want to be aware of people's intentions. You get what I'm saying? Because some people may not have the most positive or the most pure intentions when it comes to connecting with you, especially leaders here. So be aware of that. Be aware of who you're like getting your knowledge from. Be aware of who you're connecting with when it comes to, you know, spiritual groups and all that good stuff. Because you don't want to be led astray. That's what they're saying. That came up in the first one too. Being led astray. Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah, because they see that you want to really learn and connect and all that good stuff. So just be mindful. Just be mindful. All right. Yes. Let's get one more card, and then we're gonna call it quits. Pile 2. Where is the deck? Hold on. I don't. Oh, here it is. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's get one more card for pile 2. So we have Animal Kingdom. Look at that. Okay, it says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Yeah, so they want you to really learn about the different animals, right? If you are resonating with the whole spiritual practitioner healer thing, it would be good for you to really learn from some indigenous elders and teachers to expand your knowledge beyond just the Western modalities. There we go. Wow, that came out so nicely. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, nature. Make sure that you're getting outside. Make sure that you're connecting with nature and the animals, right? Because your ancestors are going to send you messages through these beautiful creatures. Okay, but that's all I have for you, pile 2. Hopefully that helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to head to the description box below for the link to summertimetarot.com to book that, all right? But I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. All right, so pile 3. If you pick this here, ooh, Cateye. Why I keep dropping it? Lord. So it may be good for you to really level up or focus on your protection work here. Okay, if you pick this pile. Some of you, I'm getting that there may be fear surrounding your spiritual path, your spirituality in general. I'm getting timid. You may be timid, but it gives me that like you're not tapping into your full potential, your full power. Okay, well, let's see here. And you may be afraid to go deeper in your studies because of this fear of, you know, what could happen, what people have told you in the past, that kind of thing. But let's see. What's the message here? Those who pick pile 3. Alright, hold on. That card wants to come out. Okay, look at that. The snake. The snake also came out in one of the other piles. So if you felt called to watch another pile, make sure you watch it. There may be a message there for you. Alright, let's see. Pile 3. Alright. Yeah, so some of you here may be quote unquote like going at it alone here when it comes to your spiritual journey. You may be in search of like a mentor or like an elder or something like that. But there's a lot of power for you here when it comes to directing your own path or choosing your own journey. They want you to know, your ancestors want you to know that you are being guided, and that they will send you, or, you know, the phrase, the teacher will show up when the student is ready, that kind of thing. But they don't want you to think that you're not being helped. They don't want you to think that you're doing this alone, because you're not. They want you to know that they're with you, that they're supporting you, that they're guiding you, that they're protecting you. But they want you to learn how to do things for yourself. And it's because, like, you'll gain a lot of confidence, but also you'll be able to better tap into your power by learning how to do it on your own. So they want you to make sure that you're learning about animal totems and, like, the stories and wisdom of your ancestors, right? So especially if you have indigenous ancestors, they want you to learn about their stories. They want you to learn about their spirits so that you can tap into them, so that you can connect with them. They want you to really work with animals and nature. So for some of you, like your dreams, your ancestors may visit you in your dreams and send you messages. So they want you to make sure that you're taking note of your dreams, and that you are that you know that they're important, basically, right? Because that is a method for them to communicate with you. Let's see. What else? But also for you to communicate with them. If you already don't have if you don't have a dream catcher, make sure you get one. I will put a link in the description box for where I get my dream catchers. But they're also speaking about the importance of, like, your tools, learning to utilize certain tools in your practice. Yeah, but they're also speaking about your gifts. All right, some of you may be questioning your gifts, doubting your gifts, your spiritual gifts, but they don't want you to. They also want you to make use of your gifts and talents here in your life, right? Some of you may be feeling like stagnant, or like things aren't growing for you in in your life, and they want you to know that they are working for you behind the scenes. Just because, you know, you don't see growth happening doesn't mean that it's not happening. So they want you to take this time, this stagnant, quote-unquote stagnant time, for you to really connect with yourself and connect with your ancestors, with the divine. Make sure that you're really focusing on your spirituality, your spiritual path, and really building up and beefing up that connection with them, making sure that you're doing your protection work. They want you to know the power that is your mind. They want you to control your mind, right? And to keep away negative thoughts and negative ideas, negative beliefs, right? I want you to weed that out and really focus on like growing positivity, right? And as you do, you will see that reflected for you in the real world, right? The quote-unquote real world. So they want you to focus on your mind. So meditation would be good here. Grounding would be good here. Right? Get you some crystals. Get you a what is this? A Cateye, okay? Make sure that you are protecting your mind. But also, if you're a female, your womb. So that means making sure that you're being aware of the energies that you're connecting with. Well, female, male, it don't matter. Be mindful of who you're connecting with, who and what you're connecting with. Make sure you're being mindful of who you're sexually connecting with, right? Because their energy affects you as well. Okay? Yeah. They want you to they want you, and look, it's a butterfly in this picture and a butterfly keeps flying around. They want you to know that they are present. They want you to focus on your own growth, okay? Your own maturation, okay? That you're taking the time that you need to really focus on your healing. Right? Because what's going on right here, right now in your life is going to be the foundation for your future, okay? So they want you to make sure that you're protecting yourself in all ways possible, all right? But also that you are putting a focus on your future. But you're putting that in the forefront of your mind. And that you're doing the necessary work to build the life that you want for yourself. And anybody or anything that's like trying to corrupt it, get them out of here, all right? But let's go ahead and get one more card, and then we're gonna close this out. Okay. So they wanted that one. So we have Let Go here. Bottom of the deck, we have Animal Kingdom. So yeah. Your ancestors may be coming to you through animals, but let go. It says, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Yeah, man. Right? But just because you are protected, they want you to know you are protected, but that doesn't mean you just let anybody or anything in, or let them do any and everything that they want to you. No, you have to protect yourself just as much as your spiritual team is. You have to value yourself just as much as they value you, right? It's important. That's what's going to lead to your growth and your happiness and your fulfillment, all that good stuff. But let go of like your idea about what your life is supposed to look like, and be open to the divine, like creating something bigger and grander than you ever imagined. Okay, but that's all I have for you, Pile 3. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, be sure to head to the description box below for the link to summertimetarot.com to book that. All right, but I enjoyed our time. Hope to see you soon. Peace out.